Welcome to our second video on vehicle finance for grade 12 essential math. We're going to take a look at used vehicles in this video. When you're purchasing a used vehicle, and there are a lot of good reasons to purchase a used vehicle, you'll need to do your calculations on how to do that a little differently than for a new vehicle. Let's take a look. When you're looking for a used vehicle, your costs are a lot simpler because you don't have a lot of options or freight or different things like that to choose. You have the vehicle and you have the price for the sale on the vehicle that you have to pay. You do have tax, and your tax is a little bit more complicated on that. However, it is worth checking out the tax chart in your resource package or in the back of the exam for that. On a used vehicle, it will also need to be safetied in order to be insured in Manitoba. And you will also need to have a lien search, or it's a good idea to have a lien search on your vehicle. That will tell you if anyone else has an outstanding loan on that vehicle. A lien search is a really good idea, and a bank may make you have a lien search, make you get a lien search before they will give you a loan on a vehicle. Let's take a look at the tax chart now. When you're purchasing a used vehicle, purchasing used from a dealership or from a private sale are a little bit different in terms of calculations. When you're purchasing used from a dealership, you pay PST and GST as normal. When you're buying used privately from a private sale, say your friend or from someone you found on Kijiji or AutoTrader, you do not need to pay GST, but you do need to pay PST. However, PST is calculated on the book value or the sale price you paid, whichever is greater. So you will need to look up the book value in order to figure out how much tax you're going to pay. In Manitoba, you pay PST on your used vehicle purchase when you go to insure it at an Autopac or MPI location. Let's take a look at a quick example here. We have someone who's looking at purchasing a used car from a private sale. Notice that there's the sale price of $5,000 listed, as well as the book value of $5,500. Also, this person, Matisse, will need to pay $145 for a safety inspection. So how much will he need to pay for the car in total? Let's figure this out. So he is buying a car at $5,000, but the book value is greater than that. So he's going to need to pay tax on the book value. So here's what we know. Sale price, he is going to need to pay. So he needs to pay the $5,000 for that. The tax is on the greater of the book value or the sale price. So we're going to take the book value because it is greater, and we're going to find the tax on that. Now the tax, we only want the tax, so we're going to multiply that by 0.07, which works out to $385. Now he also has a safety inspection, which is $145. There is also tax on the safety. And if we look, tax on safety, if we take a look back at the tax chart here, you can see that a safety has GST only on it. So our tax here on the safety is going to be $7.25. So the total amount that Matisse needs to pay for this vehicle is going to be $5,537.25. Notice that I've included all the taxes where applicable, and I made sure to calculate the tax on the book value here. I hope this makes it a little bit easier to understand how to calculate these costs. Now, a couple of hints when you're looking for a used car. If you're going to go look for a used car, do your homework first on it. Look it up on a vehicle accident report site such as Carfax. That will give you information about the vehicle. Also, take someone who knows a lot about cars with you. Or maybe you're the person who does know a lot about cars. Take someone else with you. Often having two people there can help with the negotiation and make it a little bit smoother. Know how much you want to pay for the vehicle, how much you're willing to pay, but make sure to test drive it. Don't buy a used car without test driving it. That's risky. I hope that you have a great day, and feel free to ask if you have questions.